What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your Chaartist. Today is 26th June 2026, Friday, local time 1:42 p.m. This is the Eastern time. We are live into the markets. As you can see, prices moving, and I'm on daily time frame here on SPY with SPY. If you do like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist. You can also follow me on X and YouTube. All right, and I will try to discuss the options part. Not in this video. I'm not allowed to take names here of other companies, other platforms. But yes, I will make a part two, video about options. How are options behaving with SPY? But let's check to price action strictly here. And if you want to watch that video, that part two video will be uploaded on YouTube. Okay, so now the thing is daily time frame. These are moving averages 20, 50, 100, 200. RSIs, MACDs. I don't use these, especially MACD. I don't even use it, but these are there just to understand the psychology of other traders. Okay. Now, I think market can come down, and it's best for us that market do come down so that we can have a clear cut, understanding what the intention of the market overall condition or overall, so that we can have an overall understanding of the market. It's the best that if market does come down. Now, if you do understand, let me go back on monthly and show you. Let's talk logically. So from here till the highs, market did almost 21% up move. Okay, now people who bought here and they're green, they're trying to book, right? This is how market moves. Rally and then they're booking, so price is coming down. This is how every single stock move. This is how markets move. Any markets, okay? Now 21% up move happened in one, two, three. This is the fourth month. Now it is retracing, and from high to low it just retraced 5%. So what is it? 21 is the overall move. 21% was the rally since what, March, right? And now for 4 5 5% the stock is trying to retrace, so net gain is almost 16 15 16%. So what is wrong? Like, price is trying to retrace. What's wrong in it? Now look here, price is moving 734 50 30 whatever. I think the best is that price should come down. Where? Let's discuss that part quickly. So here I don't see anything on daily. Okay, that doesn't mean price will go down, but I do see that price has changed its trend on daily time frame. Let me show you a channel here. So price is doing lower highs, lower lows. Okay, uh, let me show you this. Where is the channel here? So yeah, it is trying to actually form a downward channel. Okay, as you can see, lower high, lower lows. Now it is clear, and it is hovering in this dotted line. This is actually, this dotted line is the 50%, of the entire channel. So it is hovering here, and the way it is going up, the way it is coming down, like even the buyers are confused, the sellers, when it is coming down, the sellers are also confused. Now, as far as today is concerned, if you do see, it's not a big deal, but I just this caught my eye. So I'm just trying to make you guys understand how price moves. So yesterday price closed here, right? This is the closing. Price is trying to pierce through this yesterday's closing, but it is not able to close above it. If it closes, it closes. But I'm showing you, yesterday's close is acting as a resistance currently. Okay, it can break through. That's not a big deal. Okay, but you don't have to trade every day. Now I am telling you, Tesla. Look here, Tesla. I have sold covered calls for Tesla because I feel price can go down. If it covered means, I will discuss Tesla separately, but I'm just telling you what I did currently. Okay. Now coming back here, there's a downward channel I showed you. Now let me switch the time frame to weekly, and I do see this demand, but this looks tested. Tested means weak. Why? Because see, you do see a reaction from, look here, from 700 whatever, you do see a reaction of almost 5% up, right? So buying pending orders could be here, or somewhere around this range. From this, I'm talking about this week, especially if you do know price action. So yes, price started reacting from here, so that means some orders were picked up. That is why you saw 5% up move from the lows of 722.59, right? And I'm on weekly time frame. Now this, I don't know how many orders are left here. I cannot see that. But the whole point here is this is used now. Because how am I saying it is used? Because we have seen a reaction. Now, if price do come back here, this is not a very strong level. Okay. this can be easily breached. So I am not betting here. Okay. And again, market is very dynamic, and I am betting especially on this candle. Okay, especially here 713, 710, because now this is used. I'm not interested in this part. If it moves up, it's not the end of the world. Please understand this. As long as you can protect your capital, you're good. Your goal should be to protect your capital. Even if you're not trading, that is also trading, because you're taking the decision not to trade. Okay, you're controlling your emotions. That is also trading. Now understand this. I know you can connect, and you know that I'm making absolute logic, absolute sense, and that is how markets behave, right? So now understand this. I'm betting why? Because why I'm betting on the lower candle? Because the thing is, this is used. Used means I don't know what happened here. Sorry, but I know for sure that price did react. 5% up move happened in these two candles, weekly candles. So pending orders were picked up from here. I'm not interested in this part. But if understand this, we have discussed this. Sorry, we have discussed this in the last video as well. So now, yes, price can react from here. Yes. Now let's come to the dynamic part. Qs have the same price action here. You see the alerts here. Okay, so Qs have the same price action around 675, which means that if Qs comes, this is a fresh level. Okay, so if Qs comes down to 675 ish or here somewhere here, that means 5% down. If Qs comes, which is very much a probability, possibility, if it comes down 5%, what do you think SPY is going to do? If, because this is where, look at these. Let me hide this. I'm on weekly time frame. Look at this. I've explained this, and let me hide this. Look at these patterns here, these candles here, and look at these candles here. Okay, they're similar. So what will happen is, if SPY comes here and Qs is somewhere here, okay, you might see a reaction, you might not. But the best thing is, if you want a solid confirmation, a solid trade, they should sync together. So that's why I know SPY can go deeper. And if it goes up, it's not the end of the world. Just leave it. It's that money doesn't belong to you. Even if you take a trade and price goes up, do you understand this? You won't be able to hold anything because you don't even know where to exit. So trade logically. And if you're not trading for say 10 days, but on the 11th day, if you get a logical trade, it you will make money logically. And then those 10 days which in where you didn't trade, you will make money right away on the 11th day where it has hit your level. So you need to understand that you don't trade every single day. Okay, especially call buying, put buying. No, I sell options. Okay, there is a reason I sell options. Anyways, you don't trade every day, you wait for the opportunity and then you go for the kill, the hunt. Okay, but don't just randomly trade everywhere because you will lose. Now price needs to come down here. We are live, right? I love to discuss everything live. Now this is 720ish. Yes, it can come deeper to 710ish, or it can even react from here. Now if Qs comes here to 675ish and SPY comes to 720, again you might see a reaction. Everything will depend on the how fresh is the level. This is fresh. If possibility one, if Q comes to 675 and SPY comes to 720, you might see a rally. If SPY comes to 720 and Qs is around 619, no, SPY will try to go deeper. Okay. Now let's sync the third sector, the whole sector. These are indexes, right? Like not Qs and SPY is not an index. Like SPX is the index for this, and NDX is the index for Qs, right? Now let's go here on the actual index. This is the tech sector index. Okay. Let me hide the drawings and let's go on weekly. Exact same thing on weekly as well. So notice this on weekly. Look at the date, May 4th. Look at the date, May 4th. Exactly same thing. You can do all these matchings in your charts as well. Look here. May 4th. Okay. So now we will sync all these levels together. If we want a better trade, like if you want to trade with Fluke, you can go and trade. Nobody's stopping you. But I'm just talking logics here. So now SPY comes to 720. along with Q's, if Q's hit 675, sorry, 675, yeah, Q's hit 675, SPY hits 720, and the tech sector hits these levels, 6157, 6160. Yeah, the reverse of the down move would be powerful. But if they don't come together, you should not trade. I'm not trading. I don't recommend nobody from I'm who am I to tell you trade or not to trade, right? My thing is that I'm telling you I'm not going to go long. Like I cannot do that. Now I showed you that there is a possibility that that market like Qs can come down 5%, okay, and then there is a possibility that if you look here, the tech sector itself can come till 5-6% down. So yes, this is a possibility. Now understand this. What if price moves from here? Perfect example is, yes, you understand this. There can be fresh buying in the market as well, right? And if somebody has money, if I have money and I am willing to buy, I can buy. If I have money, I'm willing to sell, I can sell. This is stock market. This is how business is. Maybe you don't find worth inspired 734, but somebody does, and that person has the money, right? Assuming I am that person and I have the money and I can move, right? I can move my money. So what if I want to buy like X number of stocks here? I can do that if I have money. So you cannot stop me. That is why, this is what trading is. This is what I mean, that you have to be dynamic. If somebody wants to buy, they will buy. If somebody wants to sell, they will sell if they have money. So if price goes up from here, you cannot stop. What you can do is you can follow the footprints, what institutions are trying to do. And institution, the market is choppy. Simple, because institutions are trying to push the prices down. Simple. They're selling puts. I'll in the part two of this video, we'll go through most likely tonight or tomorrow. We'll show you the option data, right? And then it will make more sense to you that they are actually selling puts and buying puts, whatever, right? They are doing calendar spreads, a lot of stuff they are doing, but you don't have to go through everything. It might be too much overwhelming for you, but understand this. Yes, market needs to come down to these levels, 720 and below for SPY now because of the reaction that has happened here. Qs needs to come down around 675-ish. Tech sector, I'm talking not about a particular stock. This is the tech sector. It needs to come down almost 5.5% to somewhere around 6160 or whatever, right? So you need to understand this, that if it goes up, let it go up. If it comes down, you know what to do. Okay. And again, there are stop loss levels here, which you need to put when you're trading. And my plan is simple. I'm waiting. Simple as that. I've sold puts. Yeah. Some are negatives as well. So what? I have sold puts. Okay. I know on high IVs how to play around. But you cannot see, if you are a pro in any field, every day is not your day. Understand this. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. You have to understand practically that we have to wait. We need to have that discipline and then we can trade. I am waiting. All right, I'm going to wait. And that's why I have sold the covered call for Tesla, because I feel, yes, market can come down and that can impact Tesla. And it's better. Yeah, Tesla has the room to go up. But again, I can do a covered call. I can do many covered calls. So that's what I'm doing, and I have to consider that in mind, that market is trying to come down. And if I can play around with the covered call, I can. Then why not, right? Why not to take the premium and enjoy it? That's my rental income. But if you don't know what that is, you don't have to get into that. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully, I've explained what I'm trying to do, and things are more clearer. But don't expect a free fall, and also understand this: don't follow news. War is the I don't even know. Like honestly, I don't know. But whatever is happening with the war, it didn't stop this rally. Okay, it didn't stop this rally, but now it is choppy because somebody, like, people are booking profits. Even I tried to book some profit in SPY, right? So understand this: market is choppy because people are booking profit, and now if you don't know technical analysis, then you cannot, you cannot know where to buy. I do take price action batches. I do teach also, and it involves a lot of time because every class is roughly of 2 hours. It demands time. That is why I always say you need to invest your time. That's the most important thing. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully, the video made logic to you. If it did, you need to subscribe here and follow me here, and so that I can post more videos. Uh, yeah, take care, trade safely, wisely, and independently. Don't rely on paid groups, paid calls, because the reality is then you cannot grow and you will have to continue with whatever you're doing. Okay, so take care. Bye bye.